Hello, my good people. How are you all doing? Welcome to Blessings Overflow this morning. Let me turn off my car. How are you all doing? Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you're watching from. So I'm here with another episode of the story I narrated earlier on this month, I think. I made a story of excuse me, I'm just having a sip of water. A story of a girl called Cynthia in a local primary school who have encountered several maltreatment by the fellow pupils who think they can just bully her anyhow and they get away with it. But unfortunately, this girl one day decided to stood her ground and they have to defend herself from the so-called mini bullies in the school. So the story of how she defended herself, this girl has been encountering this problem, especially from this one particular little boy that think that that he is all that, keep whining this girl, hurting her, snatching whatever she came to school with. And one day when they were going to the farm to do their normal farming, like it's part of the school curriculum, like I said before, it's part of the agriculture class. So on their way to this farm, like I said before, this boy, snatched away her snacks, which include the peanuts and the banana she came to school with. And it wasn't really it's some of these things that sometimes when it happens, you don't know. She doesn't know what to do except to fight back, and especially that's her food. So why do you want to take her food away from her? So this girl have to fight back and said, just leave my food alone for me. And by the way, I don't think she did anything wrong, because she was only fighting for her food from somebody who came to snatch her food. And this boy is not snatching the food to eat it. He's just snatching it just to test the girl. And on the process of them, struggling, Cynthia struggling to get her this thing back, her food back, and the bananas have to squash. And they fought that day. And to the greatest surprise of everybody who think that Cynthia is weak, because she's a very calm girl who doesn't want trouble. So because she doesn't want trouble doesn't mean that you have to be taking her things and treating her anyhow you like. So to their greatest surprise, she fought back, to collect the things that belongs to her, because it is her food. So she's supposed to buy it. By the way, don't mind me, I'm still wearing my coat. It's very cold here. Very, very cold. As you can see, I'm wearing my hat, just covering my ear, just to secure myself from this cold weather. It is really, really cold here. So Cynthia, to the greatest surprise, everybody was like, oh yes, Cynthia, you need to fight back. It's time to start fighting back, because this your calm nature is not helping a lot. So this girl have to fight back and collect her things. And you know, on the next story, I will tell you how Cynthia continuously, defending herself. And from that day, Cynthia stood up her ground, and and these boys have to at least give her a break for once. They need to give her a break, and they did. So that's how Cynthia fought back to collect her things, and the boy really, was sweating that day. It's not like previous ones when he comes to hurt Cynthia, and he just get away with it so easily. Nobody's fighting him back. Cynthia will cry. She can't continue crying all her life. Sometimes you need to still stand. She stood her ground to be able to defend herself, and at least from now on, I'm sure that the boy will give her a break. So I think she did well in, trying to say enough is enough. Sometimes you need to say enough is enough. All right, people. That's all I have for you today. I've said the story before. So if you are watching my videos, you can revisit the ones that I've told before regarding how it all started. And this is where you get to a stage where Cynthia said, enough is enough. I have to stand my ground. You gotta stop this. And, from then they draw boundaries. So thank you for watching. Thank you for listening to me. Please tune into, I am planning one day to start going live, because to start going live on this Facebook. Yeah, so one day I will go live. So see you guys. Bye. Thanks for watching.